Envy Gang, you already know what time it is. So, Lonzo Ball says, once we get in the playoffs, we take it one game at a time. And for myself, I think most improved player is definitely something that I can get next year. This is what Lonzo Ball told Malika Andrews of ESPN. Now, Envy Gang, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and let me know. Now, I'm telling you guys, Lonzo Ball is going to move most improved player of next year. And I like the fact that Lonzo Ball speaking it into existence. The fact that Lonzo is requesting, saying that, hey, I'm actually going for most improved player. I'm telling the world publicly that next year I am expecting to win most improved player. That means that Lonzo Ball has set the bar pretty high for himself. Like, he's not, I feel like with him saying that, he's not going for these 7 points, 6 assists, 8 rebound games. No, Lonzo's not doing that no more. For one, just Lonzo saying, once we get in the playoffs, we take it one game at a time. He's already declaring that, we're going to the playoffs. Like, what happened last year, hey, that was just the first year. Now we got a lot of the problems out of the way, aka Alvin Gentry. Alvin Gentry is not in the way anymore. We know how to play with each other, and we know what we can look like when we're firing on all cylinders. We just need a competent head coach, and Lonzo Ball can be most improved. Like, listen to me. My old teammate Brandon Ingram, he won most improved player this year. He made a dramatic leap from year 3 to year 4. And I think Lonzo from year 3 to year 4 will see that same jump. It's not a surprise that Brandon Ingram was drafted number 2, just like Lonzo, to the Lakers. And Brandon Ingram, just like Lonzo, took a long time to develop. He wasn't a superstar already like a Ja Morant or a Trae Young or a Luka Doncic lighting it up. Some players need more time to develop. And I see Lonzo Ball, the same improvements. Remember when everyone was on the Lakers? Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, the whole crew was on the Lakers, right? And for a brief stretch before Brandon Ingram went down with that the blood clot issue, he was averaging over 24 points a game, 21 points a game in that stretch of games before he had the blood clot issue. He was on fire. Same thing with Lonzo Ball. That's a parallel people don't realize or talk about. But the same thing with Lonzo Ball. He also went through the same thing. So Lonzo also went down. He was on a stretch of games where he was averaging like 21 points, 22 points, and then the NBA shuts down. So I'm just saying Lonzo's going to have that crazy bounce back year from year 3 to year 4. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Now, for Lonzo Ball to win most improved, there's a couple things he has to work on. First and foremost, finishing at the rim. I mean, at this point, it's become almost like a meme. Like, will Lonzo finish at the rim? Lonzo Ball's worst enemy, the rim. Lonzo, he's my boy, but he has a tough time finishing at the rim. I know he can do way better than this. So I'm hoping in the offseason he pays a personal trainer or a trainer out of pocket to have him in the lab just finishing at the rim, like getting some finishing moves at the rim. Because if he has no confidence getting to the rim, he's not even going to attempt to go to the rim. And that's going to decrease his points per game. He's not driving to the rim enough, not nearly enough for a point guard of his size and talent. All right, the free throws. Lonzo, he's shooting like 45%, 49%. Like, these are like Shaq numbers. You're a point guard. How is it that your 3-point percentage has increased, but your free throw percentage has not increased? That, like, you barely get to the stripe to begin with. That has to change, and you have to convert when you get there. So hopefully we keep saying off season after off season, but free throws is the one thing you can do while you're injured. You know what I mean? 3 free throws they're supposed to come easy to you at this point, but whatever it is, you have to get in the lab, hire your own trainer just for free throws. Who knows? Also, while you're working with that trainer, maybe you grab Brandon Ingram's trainer. More offensive moves, Lonzo. You need way more offensive moves. I'll tell you what Lonzo's offensive moves are right now. It's the corner three, or the pass of the ball that leads to a three. So Lonzo's first we got the 3-pointer shot. Has gotten way better. Outside of that, we've got this little mid-range he's still working up, where he pulls up closer to the elbow on the mid-range and he shoots a shot. I've seen him convert those, but I've also seen him miss those. So I say maybe I don't know. It's a new move that has promise, but like Lonzo Ball, it just has promise. There's not enough consistency with that move that I can even say that's his go-to move. So we got the 3-point shot and pretty much nothing else. I'm sorry to say, like, I support Lonzo and the Ball family, but his layup package is garbage. The layup package is not where it's at. So he needs more offensive moves, mid-range, more moves if he's driving to the basket, converting at the basket, something. And he has the athleticism above the rim game too. I want to see more lobs to Lonzo to convert, where he dunks the ball, he lobs it into the hoop. If not that, something. So work with Brandon Ingram's trainer, work with some offensive coach in the offseason to gain that repertoire. I see you working out with Trae Young. So hey, maybe you talking with Trae, or maybe Trae's trainer, he's taking a look at you. All right, now Lonzo has to be more assertive. There's too many times there's been scrubs on the team carrying the ball off court, shrugging Lonzo away. Sometimes you need to demand the ball, Lonzo. So I want you to be more assertive. Like, you're the point guard, you're the leader of the team. So I know there's politics and we're all humans and there's that dynamic, but sometimes you gotta assert that I'm the leader of the team. Because if people just think you're just the point guard but not the leader, Lonzo has to be also a leader in the team. If they're gonna make real moves to the playoffs, hold people accountable, call things out. Like, you can't be buddy with everyone. Like, you gotta tell people about themselves sometimes. It's natural, it's gonna happen. Alright, now, more aggression. I need Lonzo to want to attack the basket. I need Lonzo to get mad and just take it over. Like, some people say that Lonzo is not emotional enough. I think he just has a very natural stoic demeanor, but sometimes the emotion does need to show. Think about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard isn't some super emotional, some people can have a stoic or quiet personality or demeanor to them, but still be emotional on the inside. I just need Lonzo Ball to be more aggressive, just want to drive, want to attack the basket, want to pull up to a three in somebody's face. Like, just keep the dribble more alive. Just keep that ball in your hands just a little bit more before you pass. And consistency. It's been Lonzo's thing to be inconsistent his whole career. Lonzo will go for stretches of games where he'll average over 20 points, but then the next game he'll give you in for a little doozy and give you 2 points. So the games that Lonzo Ball does give you 16 plus, 20 plus, it's like, oh, that's nice, Lonzo had a good game. But it's not, oh, this is regular for Lonzo. This is Lonzo had a good game. He'll be back to scoring 2 points, 5 points the next game. The fans are tired of it. I mean, the average viewer, they've been checked out Lonzo, but it's hard to call Lonzo your favorite player if that's all he's doing. He's not the consistency. It's almost like a drug. Like, Lonzo gives you for a high, but the high is just temporary, and then you go back down to normal, to the 7 points per game, 6 assists, 8 rebounds. So he's got to change that as well. Now, motivation. Now, can Lonzo stay motivated? Like, I like him declaring, first of all, we're making it to the playoffs. And second of all, I like the motivation and wanting the most improved player. And I believe Lonzo can win MIP. Because honestly, a lot of these awards go with storylines. A lot of these awards, it's not just merit based. A lot of it is storylines. What's been the storyline of the NBA? Like that time Russell Westbrook had won that MVP storyline. Maybe, like, you know what I mean? He did a triple double for the next season, no MVP. So that goes to prove to you how much storylines actually matter. It's not just about merit based. So his motivation, and I think that's a check for Lonzo. I think he's motivated to win and play. Now, can Lonzo stay injury free? Injuries have plagued Lonzo his whole career. Literally his whole career, Lonzo's been injured. But can Lonzo stay injury free? That's gonna be the real question. Last season, he didn't do too bad. At least last season's like the first season we seen Lonzo actually end the season. Like last game played, all that. That was the first time in his career. Nobody talked about that. But so hey, Lonzo, if you could stay injury free, we would greatly appreciate it. You know, just injury free for next season. It would make a lot of sense for you and the Pels. For you to win most improved player, you got to stay injury free. And also, if the Pelicans can make the playoffs, he's declaring the Pels can make the playoffs very confidently in the West, when damn near every team is good. Damn near every team has a shot to, next season is going to be crazy in the NBA. You just watch. But if the Pelicans can at least make the playoffs, they missed it this season when they were supposed to. I'll make a video on that. Then yes, if they can make it to the playoffs after the season that they just had, and Lonzo does at least half of these things, he really should do all these things. But if he does half of these things, he will win most improved player of the year. So this is what Lonzo Ball has to do to win most improved player of the year. It's your boy For All to Envy Gang. You already know what to do. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that like below, comment below, let me know what your thoughts. It's your boy For All to Envy, and I'm out.